crunch. Being in the crunchy mama world, almost everybody is talking about essential oils these days, and it just seemed like an obvious gap in my natural lifestyle. And so I figured, well, and now is the time for me to research this a little bit and kind of jump in. But the reason that I have held off for so long is it just has been so intimidating to me, because there are so many different kinds of oils, there are so many different companies that you can go with, and you can just use them in so many different kinds of ways that all of it was just so overwhelming to me. So I didn't even know where to start. So I actually had, when I was pregnant the first time, I think I had just gotten some basic like now essential oils, like just the ones that you can get at the natural food store, the organic ones. And I think I had gotten like eucalyptus and peppermint and lavender. I knew that lavender was a calming one, and I think I got the eucalyptus and peppermint for like nausea when I was pregnant, and that actually did help when I was pregnant. And so I knew it was something that I wanted to pursue further and like research the brands a little bit more before jumping head in. So the other thing that was intimidating to me about it was that there seemed to be this war between the two main multi-level marketing essential oil companies, mainly being Young Living and doTERRA. Those are the ones that everybody said, oh, these are the best. And people on each side say, oh, this is the best kind. And honestly, I was a little turned off by that. I've probably mentioned before that I am just not a multi-level marketing kind of person. And I know that it's like a great thing for a lot of stay-at-home moms as an extra income and that kind of thing. But I've always just been kind of turned off by that style of marketing. I don't like being sold things, if that makes sense. I like doing my own research and seeking out and buying my own things without somebody trying to sell me something. And I am sure that Young Living and doTERRA have very, very high quality essential oils. I don't doubt that at all. They probably are some of the highest quality in the market. I don't doubt that at all. It was just the marketing that bothered me. When I was pregnant, I was getting some asthma symptoms. Totally random and never had asthma in my life, but I had a friend recommend the Breathe blend from doTERRA, and I just ordered it off Amazon, and that actually did help me a little bit during my pregnancy. So I know that they're great brands. And I also had a friend who makes blends from Desert Rose essential oils, and they are a smaller company based out of Oregon, and they have a great business model. There's no multi-level marketing, and you just buy like straight from the company. But my friend uses these oils to make her own blends, and so she actually made a thieves oil for me. And the thieves oil, that was my gateway oil. I really feel like that has helped us stay healthy during this cold and flu season. When I got the thieves oil from her, I ordered a very inexpensive diffuser off Amazon. I will link that one down below because I think it's ridiculous to pay like $70, $80 for a diffuser. Like, there's just so much money being spent in this whole industry that I feel like is a little excessive. But there is a very affordable one on Amazon, and I got that one, and I have been diffusing that all cold and flu season, and I really feel like it has been helping us stay healthy. So that alone was what really made me want to pursue essential oils more, because I was like, this is really working for me, and I think I'm ready to jump in. I just need to bite the bullet and take the time to do a little bit of research. So I did what I often do when I am looking to find a goods or services that other people in my life have been happy with. And I went on Facebook and I asked my friends, and I said up front, I'm not a huge fan of the multi-level marketing. Are there alternatives out there that have, just as good quality? And I got such a good discussion going on Facebook. It was awesome. I couldn't believe how many of my friends were into essential oils, like a lot of ones that I didn't even know were into essential oils. And a lot of them were into Young Living and to doTERRA. And they also mentioned that you can buy Young Living and doTERRA straight through their websites and through Amazon, which was appealing to me. So I knew that that was an option, but there was still the cost issue. When you are buying them straight retail price, they are freaking expensive. So I actually had a couple of my friends, actually a friend that I met here through YouTube, Alicia. Thank you, Alicia, for your suggestion. And another one of my friends, Miley, she also suggested the brand Eden's Garden. And I had never heard of this one before, but I thought that I would look into it. I spent a whole day just researching oils and I read websites that were comparing like all the different brands with price, quality, you name it, like where they source things from, that kind of thing. And I really had narrowed it down to these two. So the one was Eden's Garden and the other was Desert Rose, which is the company that my friend made the thieves oil out of. So I knew that I liked that one. So I really, after doing an entire day of just like researching, I kind of had narrowed it down to those two. And ultimately, I think they're both great options. The difference is the Desert Rose oils are 100% organic, which is awesome. And they give part of their proceeds to environmental causes, which I think is also fantastic. But the thing was that their prices were still a little bit on the high end for me. And so that's ultimately what made the deal for me in choosing Eden's Garden. The only thing I should mention about Eden's Garden is that they do have like 6 certified organic essential oils, but most of them aren't. So I think that it's kind of comparable to doTERRA in that way. You know, I read their statements and everything. You know, it's like a lot of these small companies that work with farmers that don't necessarily have the funds to get certified in organic, but they are very selective about the farmers that they do work with. And it's basically one of these situations where they're not technically certified organic, but they go with farmers that don't use like any pesticides, and they're all as naturally grown as possible. So that was good enough for me, especially considering that I am not going to be using the oils internally. Organic is something that I am concerned a lot more with when I'm putting it inside of my body and ingesting it. So I felt like for the purposes that we were going to use it for, that was good enough. That's actually a side thing that maybe I'll talk about another time, is that really using oils internally is not something that's safe. I did a lot of reading about it. Anyway, so for using it for topical purposes and for cleaning purposes, that kind of thing, I felt like that was perfectly fine. And since they were basically organic anyway, it was good enough for me. And I went onto their website and I was blown away by how affordable they were. And I was like, there's got to be some sort of catch. Like, why are they so affordable? Are we going to be sacrificing quality here? What's the deal? So I actually went and watched a bunch of YouTube videos and actually found that there's a whole community of YouTube moms who use Eden's Garden oils and absolutely love them. I could hardly find many that were saying bad things about them. So I decided, okay, that's it. This sounds like the company I want to go with. So then after I decided that Eden's Garden was the brand that I wanted to try and to go with, then I had to decide how I wanted to purchase it, because you can either buy them straight from their website or through Amazon. And so I went onto Amazon just because I have a Prime account and it's just so easy for me to order things through Amazon. And I thought maybe I can find what I'm looking for here, just like a starter kit. But then the more I got to looking at the starter kits, there just weren't the oils that I was specifically looking for, because I really wanted to research specific oils that I wanted to get in my starter kit. And it was like they would just give you a pre-selected group of oils on the ones on Amazon. So I was like, okay, I think I'll look on their website. And they actually have a create your own starter kit, and you can get any number. You can get like 3, 6, 12, 20, I can't remember what all the numbers were, but you can choose the number of oils that you want to get in your starter kit, and you can pick and choose which ones you want to put in there. And so I'm like, that's awesome. So that's what I did. And I spent the entire last half of that day researching, just being really intentional about which specific oils would be best for us, for the specific needs that we have. So that's what I did. And I was amazed at how affordable it is. I decided to get, as you can see here, the 12 oil starter set. It's called the Create Your Own set. So this is the packaging that it came in, and you know, I don't really care that much about packaging, but I know a lot of people do, so I thought I would point that out just because I thought it is pretty. So that's the box that it came in. So inside are the 12 oils that I got. So I will go through each oil here and explain why I chose that one. So first of all, I got the Fighting 5, which is Eden's Garden's version of thieves oil. It's basically the exact same thing, that's just what they call it, or it's the same as doTERRA's On Guard. So since I love my thieves oil, I definitely wanted to get a refill on that. So the main reasons I got these are for topical purposes and putting in my diffuser, and to use for cleaning purposes. So the tea tree and the lemon are ones that I got for cleaning purposes. I would like to eventually make my own household cleaner. And lavender I got for relaxation and anxiety ease. There are certain situations that I am prone to getting anxiety about, especially with travel, and so I wanted to get that to see if it would help ease my anxiety while I'm traveling. I got Digest Ease to help with any sort of indigestion or nausea. And I got Energy Boost because I'm a mom, and let's be honest guys, what mom does not need an energy boost? And I got Immunity, and I think that the difference between this one and the Fighting 5 is that this one is for like once you are actually sick, it's supposed to help boost your immune system and help you to get better faster, and it's not just a preventative thing, but like once you're actually sick. And then I got Pestify, which is a blend that I wanted to use to make my own insect repellent for my kids in the summer, because I really have trouble with the idea of putting DEET on my kids. That's nasty stuff. So I really wanted to try this, and just using it as a diffuser to keep the bugs away in the summer as well. I got Pine to add to my cleaning as well, and there is a cleaning blend all by itself. So I wanted to try it doing a couple different ways, like using individual oils to make cleaning supplies, and then just try the blend that they have as well. And the last one I got is turmeric, and I got that one because I have a really rare autoimmune condition that affects the skin on my fingertips and my fingernails, and then the same on my toes. It's really kind of a strange condition, and I mostly have it under control with our diet actually, but I do get flare-ups now and then, and I tried taking turmeric internally, like in capsule form, and that did absolutely nothing. I mean, turmeric is supposed to have anti-inflammatory properties, so I thought that because it is a skin issue, I thought maybe I could try making my own salve and putting it, you know, right where it needs to be on my skin, and hopefully that will help. So that is the collection of oils that I got, and as I start using them more, I'll probably be making videos on these individual oils and how specifically I am using them, but those are the ones I chose and why, and my general plans for them. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have had any experience with the Eden's Garden or any other oils, I'd love to hear what all of your experiences are with the brands that you've used. And if you're just getting started with oils with me, like, let me know, because I'm on this, this is a new thing for me, and I would love to discuss with you guys and learn with you guys right along with you. If you're looking for an essential oil company that is a lot more affordable and doesn't have the multi-level marketing, and the reason I think it's a lot more affordable is, I read about this actually, is because when there's not multi-level marketing, there aren't all of these levels of people that you are paying basically in the price of the oils. So when you're just buying it straight from the source, you're cutting out the middleman, and that takes out a lot of the cost, and that's why they are so affordable. Anyway, so if that resonates with you as well, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and go on over and check out my Facebook page and like it if you haven't already, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos to come. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.